ladies and gentlemen, it's me, WildSpartan11, back again. Sorry if I sound a little tired. I was doing some late night stuff, and I realized this quest is available, and it's kind of an important one for some reasons in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and show this really quick.
Sir, I am in dire straits. It's a matter concerning my daughter. I thank you, sir. I do not know what to do without your help. I leave shortly for a meeting of merchants fit to take a full day. I cannot but attend. Of all the luck, it falls upon the day I promised my Simone I'd take her through the city. I would ask that you escort her in my stead, sir. You can see her there. I'll not lie to you. She is a spitfire, like to rival the worm. But I will reward you handsomely. You will do it, won't you? I fear I must leave presently. Pray, ask her directly if you have any further questions. My thanks, sir.
Alright, so this mission's... I'm going to pause just in case. This mission's important because this gives you a golden idol. Now, for those who don't know, we actually... And I'll go ahead and show this off. Oh, I can't look at it from there, huh? We have a bronze idol. Is required to do business with a talented artisan. They give you discounts when you go to shops, but more than that, if you give them to a shopkeeper, not a gift, don't do that, there's quests related to it, I believe. I'll have to check that again. But if you give this to a shopkeeper, it could be Madeline, it could be Aslam, it could be... I don't think Camilla does anything differently with a bronze idol, or any idol really. But regardless, you can give them these idols, and it unlocks special equipment that, for some of them, are only available when you give them an idol. And this quest can give you one. And this quest can give you a gold idol, which is the highest rated idol there is. So, whenever you're doing anything, immediately save, because Simone can be a bit of a pain in the ass. But let's go ahead and talk to her. Oh.
Simone. 'Tis my name, Simone. I've never seen an arisen before. You've a plainer look than I'd expected. I will admit, it does not sadden me to know I'll not be walking the city with my father. He is a fool, and terribly common. You, at least, are of a rarer sort. Very well, I've decided it. You shall be my page for the day. You will do as you're bidden. Am I understood? A fine response. We'll get on well, you and I. We shall begin at the Fountain Square. Come.
Alright, so you gotta follow her around as she does this stupid, like...
Come along.
Poncy walk. One thing to be, one thing that is of great importance is you must not fall behind. However, you don't want to go in front of her, and you don't want to bump into her. And she'll do things like that to try to mess with you.
Not bad.
And occasionally she'll give you like little verbal hintings as to whether or not you're doing good or not. I don't know if you necessarily fail if you make one mistake.
Why do you suppose the dragon attacks mankind?
No.
Are we a particular delicacy? And brave, what was it eating until now?
But I know that if you do no mistakes whatsoever, then you get the gold
Duke
one.
and his men are all doing their best, I've no doubt. But oft a man's best is far from enough.
Now, Simone's an interesting character. She's actually one of the more interesting characters in this game. Unfortunately, this game does suffer from a lot of plain characters and kind of a lackluster story. But Simone's an interesting one because obviously, you know, spoiled child kind of deal. But
Be arisen for a servant. Yes,
and,
I think I like this.
you know, she's a little bit full of herself.
Page, do you find it diverting to travel about slaying monsters each day? I should think anyone with dreams of felling the dragon well deluded indeed. 'Tis mad really for a human to slay the worm. Still,
For her to get done.
Grand Soren will be safe enough, will it not? I'd hope so with all the guards about.
But she's actually got some decently intelligent things to say, which is surprising, considering. I guess one thing you could argue is that noble families do tend to be the only families that get really any... Oh god. Don't mess this up, Sun Adder. Any form of real education. As you can see, we got her a new staff. I'll be talking about that later in like a more combat-oriented video.
Just walking about is dreadful dull, don't you think? Ah, you are a fair-hand at hunting, are you not? Let's have a game of hide and seek. I shall be the one to hide, naturally. Come and find me, if you're able. I should think it a simple task for the Arisen. I suppose we'll know anon.
Now, this one's also very important. If you don't find her fast enough, you lose. Now, there's two places she usually likes to hide. Where is the damn... Okay. She's either hanging out behind the tavern, or she's hanging out behind the inn. Oh, here she is.
This must be an alehouse. Many's the person comes to drink here, all bearing different...
Don't bump into her
Fine,
ever.
sir. I am impressed.
Ever.
I had feared you would give it up for a child's game, but it seems you're not encumbered by pride.
Okay. Oh.
Enough. I tire of this place.
Okay.
Next to the markets. Come along.
Fuck! It's very funny that you just gotta be like, super... Okay. So now don't you mess this up for me. Winter's quests. I'll worry about it later. Also, I should... Something you might want to do is actually set this as your damn quest priority. That'll help.
The alehouse. Now the markets.
The markets. Ah, greetings. Yes, quite. A nice tour of the markets. You need an apple? You better fucking pay for it. Ah, okay. Guess she doesn't want apples today. Oh, maybe she does. She just wanted the red delicious, not the Grand Smith. Oh look, he's talking to her. Oh, and now she's leaving. Just don't bump into her. Whatever you do, do not bump into her. And she'll stop sometimes. Oh, and then she doubles back. Yeah, but this is it's supposed to be a much more relaxing and chill quest compared to other quests, but it's actually probably one of the most tense ones because of how important the prize is. God dang it! There's nothing important on the ground. You're nobility. No self-respecting medieval noble person would pick something up off of the common market grounds. God damn it. She does a stupid walk. It's at least entertaining. Careful. I say nobility, it's more like merchant nobility, because I guess Fornival is important because of his wealth, which I suppose would make him more of a...
Oh, I can go no further.
Oh.
I am half dead of thirst. Pray, go and fetch me some water.
Now, you can go over to Camilla and
Get
buy
no
some
further
water,
Naturally. Am I understood?
I feel
Or-
familiar with this quest now.
you can just,
I am in a...
you can just give her a water, if you have one.
Thank you.
Which, luckily, since I'm a
Shame
pack
to
rat,
waste you as
I
food
care
for
so
dragons,
much.
sir. You make a fine page. We've done it! I should think you're fleet of foot to keep pace with the creatures you fight. What say you to a contest? I'll race you to... There. See that gate?
Obviously, the gate in the background.
And pray, run in earnest, sir. I will not be patronized.
Let's take up her challenge.
Alright, so here's how you do this. Because she doesn't want to be patronized, which is fine. Don't touch the keyboard when you load in, because you might bump into her. Never bump into her, ever. What you do is you basically just keep up with her, and let her win. It's pretty simple in that regard, but if you let yourself just fall behind, she'll think you're not trying. To be fair, luckily my character's pretty slow with all the encumbrance, so it's much easier to keep pace. If you're a fast character, it might almost be worth it to weigh yourself down a little bit so you don't. But just make sure she wins. As long as you're close, it should work. Make it look close. Whew. Speak?
I won! I bested the Arisen! It was simpler than I thought. For a hero, you're nearly as slow as father. I grow tired. I've had enough walking about for one day.
Some person's just walking half
Father should
naked
be
over
coming
there.
home ere long. Let us return as well.
Bonds.
You will escort me home, naturally.
And then back away! Oh, thank God.
My thanks, sir, and well done. You were the one to ask.
Did you and Lord Burton go to the same clapping school? Yeah? Is that pretty exciting there, Fornival? Yeah? You enjoying that? God
My
damn you.
daughter sang your praises. It seems the Arisen commands the hearts of more than just pawns. I shall come to you directly the next time I've a need.
No problem, Fornival. Now, you don't have to do his previous quest to get this one, so, you know, no pressure. But, now that you've done this, talk to her.
I thank you for today. It was quite the diversion. Are you very close with my father? I should hope to see you again soon, sir. I shall allow you to accompany me any time you wish. For now, take this. 'Tis a token of my esteem. Pleased?
Gold idol. Yeah! I believe what this does is it gives you a 30% shop discount on top of, you know, whenever you do it. But like, hey, Chad, I don't want to lose that 30% discount. That's a pretty significant discount. Well, I'm glad you voiced your concerns. Let me show you how you can not lose your discount. Ah! Your discount. Woo! Now, if you haven't been here, I guess it'll be a good way to show you guys also. Because I do a lot of stuff off camera, but nothing story, Whoop, sorry, bud. Nothing story, but I like to run around and just kill things and manage the equipment stuff that you guys don't want to watch off camera. Because otherwise it'd be like a 200-part series. Which is not really what I want. Not at the moment. But if we just keep going back down here, it's pretty simple to get to here. It is a special store where you can buy many things here and also forge items.
So, I'm sure you'll find out.
And...
Not quite
Oh.
done yet. I'm sure you'll find out.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure you'll find out
Okay.
anytime.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. We're almost there. But basically, what he does is he makes forgeries. Now, forgeries are interesting. You can make forgeries of a lot of things, like food, curatives. I don't know if you can... I don't think you can do it with weapons or equipment, but you can do it with quest items. You can even do it with the idols. Now, the thing to note about these idols is that
Understood.
they don't... what am I trying to say? When you gift the idol and it unlocks more inventory space for the stores, if you gift it, or if you give them the like fake idol, the forged one, it will not unlock their inventory, but it'll still complete the quest, which means you can't give them another thing, and it won't give them any extra inventory slots. However, if you give them the real gold idol and keep the forgery, you can, what's the word, get the discount that you're looking for. And still have more items unlocked. So if we just talk to him now.
I'm sure you'll find out. Here we
Alright, yeah, I'm making golden eggs because those are my usual gifts I give to people when they rent my
Why not
pond.
leave it with me?
Alright, but as you can see, lots of curios, like you can have them forge skulls, like things you can actually take. And they function exactly the same as the item, except for very specific does it work with wake stones? I think. But yeah, let's do together. What am I trying to say? Yeah, it works with most things exactly the same, so you can still use the same kind of arrows or curatives or whatever with the same effect if they're forgeries. In fact, it'll usually just stack because it doesn't make a difference, except very specific
I'll
things.
not beat round the bush.
So this will cost you a fair amount of money,
I'll have the goods ready by this time tomorrow.
but you know, small price to pay, right?
Anytime.
And that's how you do that mission.
What's
And
more,
get the
the
gold idol.
proprietor can furnish forgeries of
So,
personal
thank you all for watching, and I will be back later.